We've only got a minute. You got a minute? 1 minute. And then we're going to get into this.
Warning: this show contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive substance. If you watch FlatCap Fridays, does that mean you use nicotine? I really do not know. But this show contains nicotine, so be careful. Nicotine is for adults 18 years old or over. FlatCap Fridays is not responsible for your nicotine addiction. Now it's time for the show to start. Once I have done a wee-wee.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to FlatCap Fridays. Thank you for joining me. It's lovely to see you all in chat. Hope you're doing well. I'm going to have to change that intro to "This show contains flavours." Anyway. Yeah, it's all been kicking off this week, so we're going to talk all about it. We've got some really interesting things to talk about this week, some important things. It's a serious show. Not a normal run-of-the-mill, normal FlatCap Fridays normalness. And obviously I missed last week, so I'm very sorry about that. So we're going to get into all that very, very soon. Hope you've got a nice weekend planned. I'm going to catch up on chat as soon as I can and talk through all those kind of things. Really need your input this week. Really need your input. I am trying to figure things out myself and how I feel about everything and what I should be doing, what we should be doing, what you should be doing, what they should be doing. And I think it's sometimes good just to step back, stop and have a think and have a chat, get lots of different opinions, put it all together, and then I'm good. It's like if someone asks you a question and you don't really know the answer, but you want to tell the answer and you spout it out, and then about 10 minutes later, you're like, oh, damn it, I should have said this or I should have said that. I like to stop sometimes and just collaborate the ideas. So yeah, that's kind of what we're going to be doing today. We do have a race, thanks to the wonderful... always get confused. Exceptional Vapes are the race sponsors this week, so thank you very much to Exceptional Vapes for being exceptionally wonderful. Hi everyone. Hello. Please go sign. Yeah, that way. The petition. Everyone's put the link in chat. I'm sure you've done it already, but please go and do it. Just do it, alright? Because what we at the minute, 13k, it's not good enough. Don't want to be pessimistic. I don't want to be pessimistic. It ain't good enough. It really is not. It is not. We need 1 million. We need a lot more. The more the merrier. So, before we do anything else, nice. 14,324. That's good. I'm pleased. I am pleased, but I'm still... Stop, collaborate, and listen. Nice, Aaron. I like it. Okay, Ben, we don't need a vote-by-vote count during the stream. Ben, please tell me you're not just sitting at home just refreshing that screen all day. Honestly, there's more important things in life. Like FlatCap Fridays, for example. So, yeah. What are we going to do this week, honestly? Seriously. Right, we're going to do the usuals. We've got a new e-liquid we're going to try out this week, and I'm going to give you my thoughts near the end of the stream, if I remember. How you doing, Duggar? We're going to do, obviously, going to do this safe, so everyone's going to get hello. We're going to talk through an interesting post I put on the Fat Cave. Good one, Fatty. On the Flat Cave group, and you'll put your answers on what you would do if you had £75,000, which doesn't go a long way, let's be fair. Not for these lawyers. Screw. We're also going to we're not going to look at any new stuff. We're really not, because Chinese New Year, there are a few bits. I am going to show you one new product which I think is extremely inventive. What's the other word we always use in vaping? Yeah, something I think is very clever and is going to be a very, very interesting device. I'll spend 75k on a Malfi and Hooker's nice one. A new Rebel mod. Oh, I missed that. I see the one. I see the dot mod one. The AI, the new AIO. Hi, SG. Welcome to FlatCap Sideways. Not the Voopoo thing. No, it's worse than that. I mean, better than that, Sean. You wait. It's going to be fantastic. I have got some interesting documents from Fax's wardrobe. No, not really from Fax's wardrobe. Zombie Panda's wardrobe. No, not really from Zombie. Ben M's, Andy Wilkinson's wardrobe. I got some important, interesting documents. Not really going to tell you a great deal, but they are going to. They have answered some of my questions. If you saw my my little video during the week about getting you to email the shops, the vape shops, the vendors, the manufacturers you buy from, what the hell are you doing about it? My questions have been more than answered over the last couple of days, so I'm really pleased to put that video out because I did have some return feedback from people. Everyone was fantastic watching it. Thank you very much for watching it, sharing it, all that kind of malarkey. It was a different take, it was a different approach, but I've had results, and I'm going to show you those results in the form of a document, which is very interesting. So please hang around as long as you can. Obviously, we're going to do a race right near the end, so I'm going to make you watch all the way to the end to do the race. Exception of Vapes. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. There is a twist to the race as well, so please hang on for that because it's going to be fun. So we'll do the safeties, of course. We'll do the safeties. I feel like it's been a week, but it just feels like an eternity. I've just missed you all so much.
So the first thing we do on FlatCap Fridays is safety everybody in chat. Safe everybody, have a wonderful show.
Do the FCV safe. 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 Do the FCV safe.
Right, straight to the safeties. Martin, I wish everyone hung around till the end, because the end has become the most fun part. And I'm not just saying it as a joke, I'm saying it seriously. Like those that hang around near the end, right at the end, when the stream's done and gone and I've said goodbye, that's the most fun bit. Those in the know, if you know, you know. So yeah, let's do some safeties. First of all, the first safety is going to Faxi. For the originator of the safe, hope you do know Faxi. Aaron Badman, safe, how you doing, mate? Andy C's in the house. Hi, Andy C. Andy Wilkinson's here. Double safe for Andy, because I feel bad, Andy. I feel bad, Andy Wilkinson. I'm going to make it up to you tonight, I promise. I have a really cool plan, and I really would like you to hang around, because I feel bad about what happened yesterday, and I want to make it up to you. Ben M. Safe Ben M. Safe Duggar, how you doing? Faxi will said hi to you. What are you still doing here? Gemma, how you doing, Gem? Hearts for Gemma. Am I like a fish in a heart-shaped fish bowl? Anyway, I think I got Tourette's. Hack 400, how you doing, Hack? It's me, Jackie. Like Tourette's, but like not a normal Tourette's, not like a blurt stuff, but like there must be some kind of condition where you like can't focus on one thing and just kind of, I do it all the time. Anyway, Jane Dodd, so I did it again then. Jane Dodd, how you doing? Jane from Shytots. Hi, Shytots. Just Josh, how you doing? Just Josh, take a breath, Gaz. Legio-X and Legio-X in the house. Hi, guys. Doing some fantastic work this week. Well done. Mark Hawes, safe. How you doing? Martin Saunders. All right, mate. How you doing? Metal Vape as well. Nicky Maynard in the house. All right, geez. Hope you're doing well, mate. Ollie Maguire. Is Amy in as well? Hi, Ollie. Hope you're doing good, mate. Sean. Hi, Sean. Paul Ryan, a.k.a. Rhino. SG, how you doing? Shrek's in the house as well. And Zombie. How you doing? Zombie Panda. And if I see your name in chat and I haven't said it already, I'm going to say it already. Yeah, if someone knows special needs. No, I'm sure there is some condition, because I do tend to, I don't know. I'm just like, my brain's kind of like, oh, flowers, oh, sausage, oh, bananas. It's weird. yeah, and I'm excited today. I'm in a good mood today, which is nice. I was having a laugh with the kids, and that really gets me going. And they go to bed all hyped up, and Mrs. FlatCap has to deal with them. It's brilliant. So yeah, what am I vaping on this evening? If you didn't see Shreky's live show last night, I was telling everyone I was vaping on the Morph 3 by Smart, which I still am, and I've got the Osiris on top, the 30mm. Single coil in there, 68 watts, I've nearly out of battery life. Yeah, bang it. Inside of that, of course, flavours. I am vaping on flavours. The lilt, the new lilt. The lilt that was this lilt. This was the Labs lilt. And now it's Big Lilt and it's made it. Which I wonder how... Because lilt now isn't lilt, is it? Has lilt become Fanta Tropical or something? Yeah. So I don't know how they got by the whole lilt name, the trademark and all that kind of stuff. Andy, interesting, because I kind of used to agree with you, but just a simple single coil in here, light on the wicking, weepy, possibly Sean, a little bit tricky with the wicky, and I still have the odd leaky, but so far so good really. I've been enjoying this for the last couple of days. I have re-wicked it since then because I don't know, but what are we at? 0.66 at 68 watts on a single coil, 3mm in diameter. The cotton gets a bit worn out quickly and just collapses, but I don't mind re-wicking. Cotton's not going to be banned, so we're all good. So we might as well just get on with the featured e-liquid of the week, which it should be an Exceptional Vapes one, because Exceptional Vapes have got 4 new flavours out, part of their Chubby Legacy line. But I don't have them, but I will mention them. So please go and check them out. There's some really good ones, actually. One was a Blueberry Kiwi. I think it was a pineapple. I looked at them earlier. I forgot to save a picture of them. Anyway, we're going to do this instead. Hi, Hedgie. I see you in there, Hedgie. Right, e-liquid. So this week's feature e-liquid is your choice. I have 3 flavours from that company right down there, Digby's. I have 3 here. I do have 4, but one of them I won't choose because I just don't. I don't know. It doesn't seem like I'm going to enjoy it or even not enjoy it. I'm not even sure I want to vape it, but I've got it anyway. Which isn't a dig. I think I'm just scared. I'm just scared. Should I just do the one I'm scared of? I'll show you these 3, and then if you think I should do the one I'm scared of, we'll do. So the first one from Digby's is Oriental Plunder. Then remember, you're choosing this week, so you need to let me know. This is apparently like a red apple tobacco flavour, which actually smells really, really good. Really appley, surprisingly enough. So there's that one. The second one was, which one that sounds, the profile is amazing. This is Vanilla Dream. It was like cinnamon, vanilla, and cream. Yeah, it says it on the front. It says it right there. Cinnamon, vanilla, and cream. Smells really nice. A dessert, not always for me desserts, but interesting. The third one, deep fried donuts. Number 2. Number 1, number 2. Now, the one I'm scared of, I shouldn't be scared of it, but I just don't, it's just really not me at all, is gingerbread custard. So, should I go for Oriental Plunder? That's the tobacco apple one. This sounds very, very interesting. Vanilla Dream, which is a vanilla cream and vanilla and cinnamon. The donuts, or the one I don't really want to try yet, the gingerbread custard. Jackie, yeah, you would say gingerbread. Oh, nice one, Hack. Oh, thanks, Josh. Yeah, you got Faxi. Everyone's saying 2. It was 2 Vanilla Dream. 3 Faxi. You can't choose 2, then 3. Gingerbread donuts. Oh gosh. Why can't you all be unanimous? See, this is why the vape industry is in a mess, because you guys just can't decide what the hell you want. Connor, can I ask, is it normal for cotton gods to feel a bit dry to the touch, almost tough, and be knotted? Yes, Connor Smith, that is. I wicked this up but very badly about 2 minutes before the stream started with cotton gods, and I don't know how we can tell. It's them little balls there on the end there. Them balls on your end. No, there's little tufts, little, like you say, little knots. Yes, but what I would say, Connor, is if you just give it a little like that, you do get rid of quite a bit of the cotton. But if you do it gently, you just kind of iron it all out. Works really, really well. But yet you do get little balls in it. Only little balls. Embrace your fears. You know it's going to be one if you're scared you're evil. Yeah, gingerbread. I'll be a man. Oh, I'm being a man. I would do a poll, Jackie, but I've been told. I've been told. Gingerbread custard. Right, I'll juice this up while I'm waffling. I'll even prove it. I'll even evidence. There you go. It's on there. Splodge, splodge, splodge. Knuckle test. I don't know. You know me and custards. Me and custards is not fair. I feel bad on Digby's already because custards just very rarely work for me. Did Stevie Wonder wick that? No, basically did Nikki, because I was I'm growing a pair, Josh. Thank you so mate. I wicked it like literally a minute before the stream started, which is when I'm kind of doing other things like setting up the screen and doing the camera and, you know, those kind of things. If this is awful, which I hope it's not. Hi, Cicero. Hi, Darcy. Thanks for joining us. I'm currently doing the e-liquid of the week, if you haven't seen, and we're going to try gingerbread custard, much to my dismay. And then we're going to, after we've talked about flavours, we're going to talk about flavours. Gingerbread custard. I'm going to... It does smell gingery. It does. Nice one, Aaron. It does smell more gingery than custardy. And if you know me, you know some custard concentrates just don't work for me. And there's a few of you who had the same issue, actually. But anyway, I've done it again. It's like under pressure wicking. And I'm just... You probably can't see it, but it's just dribbling all... Look. Who cares? I shouldn't really waste flavour anymore, should I? I know, Sean, you're saved. Sean is healed with his custard problems, thanks to Legio-X, which is fantastic. You have gingeritis. 100 watts, 0.12. Yeah, gingerbread custard. Need more airflow. I'm going to drop the wattage a little bit, just for a minute, because that's... No, I think I'm getting that chemically custard that I get. It's just me. It's probably not the liquid. Those that probably tried this gingerbread custard probably thought it was lovely. I have an issue with, for some reason, with these type of custard concentrates. It's really hard to explain. Please, please, please don't take this as a review of this e-liquid, because I am historically, my custard taste buds are disabled, and it tastes like all the other bad custards I've tried before that I don't like. They all taste like earwax. It's the best way I could describe it. The ginger is great. SG, please take SG's. Other people who have tried this before, please listen to what they're saying. If you like custards, I'm getting earwax. It's me. Thanks, you lot. There is a gingery kick to it, which is quite good, but it's just overshadowed by... I feel really bad on Digby's. Please don't listen to me. It tastes like earwax. Someone else's earwax as well, not even my own. We all love the taste of your banana. No, I'm sorry, I'm going to call it down, that one already. Ginger earwax. It's not you. It's not you, it's me. All right? I'm sorry. That was a bad choice, everyone. You all failed me. Next week, I'll try Vanilla Dream, and hopefully... Because Vanilla Dream, I did a knuckle test on this the other day. Oh, it's got a real rich cream taste to it. Creaminess. Really, really good. You should have let me choose that one. Damn you lot. Steeping is the key. I agree, Mark. I don't know how long that one's been steeped for. I don't know. Actually, Digby's do put dates on theirs. Oh, no. It's more barcode numbers and stuff. 30. Oh, hang on. Ow. Oh, no. There's an expiry date on it. 30th for the 12th, 2025. Doesn't say like a batch. But yeah, sorry, Digby's. It's not you. It's not you, Digby's. It's me. That was a fail, wasn't it? Well, now you have an excuse to rework live and can criticise. Sorry. Just we'll call it like, hi, Bearded Viking, how you doing? I heard that as well, and it speeds up the chemical process. But I don't know whether it does or not. I think sometimes just natural steeping is best. Steeping with Nick, I will give that a try, Mark. But genuinely, those custards, whatever this says, there must be a... It's interesting with custards, isn't it? Because they had the whole thing a few years ago with Dicey or whatever, and so a lot of custards went bad, or not bad, but they had to change their recipes. There's still some good custard concentrates out there that work for me. Molenbeery something other was one's really, really good. I'm getting proper ambrosia custard, but maybe it's like the Capella custards. I just get earwax. I get earwax. I'll be Mark 2. Usually that means I think that the shelf life on e-liquids nowadays is recommended 2 years. So maybe it was made at the end of 2023. So it's quite possibly fairly new, as in 2 months. We all love diacetyl, Marks. We all love diacetyl. Yeah, give us more. I want a Jamaican ginger cake flavour. That sounds good, Jackie. Yeah. See, that's going to be sad. We're going to miss all this one day. We're not going to be able to talk about flavours. What a vape is going to talk about? It's going to go back to what the vape experience cigarette like. That is what reviews are going to be. And how close it'll be the competition for what can be the most cigarette like experience. I can't wait for those days. This one tastes exactly like a Marlboro. And then we could do comparisons. I'll have to smoke a cigarette. I'll smoke I can't remember the name of cigarettes nowadays. I'll smoke a Benson and Hedges, and then I'll try the new pod system from Vaporesso that will be based on Benson and Hedges, and I'll tell you what one's better. That's the future. I can't wait. It's going to be brilliant. Where's my lilt? I need some lilt in my mouth. Oh dear, I'm such a prat. Right. We're not going to do news, but we kind of are going to do new news. And it might be a bit of a rant, but genuinely, I would love your input, your opinions, your thoughts, what you think we shouldn't do. Because we're going to do kind of news extra. It's obviously going to be more to do with this potential flavour ban that's coming in. We're going to talk about what manufacturers, owners, shop owners, vendors, distros, all those kind of people are doing about this, what we're doing about this, what the Facebook community is doing about this, what everyone's doing. I want to discuss it. I want to understand it a bit more. I want to have a better educated understanding of what we should do. I've been doing research behind the scenes. I've been reading up on things, on businesses, on companies, on things we can do. Trying to do my little part as well. Spamming emails, annoying manufacturers, getting snotty responses, that kind of stuff. It's been great, so I can't wait. Yeah.
I just wonder what this drilling is all day. I just want to watch the news, and they just won't stop this drilling all day. It's really annoying.
So, first thing I want to do, I want to clap all of you first of all for voting FlatCap Vapor of the Year. for signing the petition. Sign the petition, spam it out, put it on your Facebook, do whatever you want, send it to people, get people to sign it. We'll talk more about my ranty thoughts in a minute. No, the other thank you does go to the surprising reaction, not from my video. What I mean to say is the whole vape industry in the UK has now responded and are starting to respond to this flavour ban problems and everything else to do with. I mean, the disposables thing's kind of being tucked under the carpet for now, which is interesting. But the flavour ban thing has hit really, really hard. And it's maybe slightly delayed. What? Flat clap. Yeah, do a flat clap. Aaron, you're on fire tonight. Yeah, please hit the like button. Yeah, I see there's me going on a wild tangent. The whole vape industry as a whole has responded to this really, really well, I think. But we need more strengthening numbers. My clapping then, my flat clapping, first of all goes to the manufacturers, brands, vape shops, distros, blah, 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 who have responded, both with posting things on Facebook and Instagram and with insert comment here. Are they giving out leaflets in your vape shop? Yeah, maybe not yet, but possibly soon. I'll show you more information on that very, very shortly. Is there people out there wearing T-shirts? Stop the ban. Not yet, but possibly soon. More information on that in a little while. But no, all the little posts we've seen online. First of all, you've got the UK VCA, which you all know about by now. UK VCA on Facebook. It's a small Facebook group, but it's a group where us, the vapors, the normal ones who aren't making millions out of this industry, can collaborate. We can share information. We can keep up to date with what's going on, because that's really important. Because up until a couple of days ago, I didn't have a clue what any of these manufacturers and shops and all that kind of stuff were doing. I was like, what are they doing? They're doing nothing. Like, why aren't they responding to this? They've been collaborating and they are starting to respond. But at the time, I heard nothing. So the UK VCA was the best place I found to get information, because people like Mick, hi, Lane Vape Show, Mick, Solome, and others in there as well. Darren's been doing some great work, and there's a few people. Ben, you've been doing wonderful work. Just Just get in there. You don't have to post hand checks. They don't want you to do that. You don't have to put snotty messages on there. You don't do anything. But if it comes up on your feed, you'll just every now and then get a bit of information. Someone will have posted a video up from someone else who said something. Vic's been very active on the whole flavour ban thing the last week or two, and lots of other people putting videos up. iFlavor, whoever they are, did a really good video, some interesting conversations with Aramaxi and some others. It was very, very good. So we need this hub, and I think the UK VCA could be that hub for us normal commoners. That's what I hope it can be. So yes, thank you. This is only a small percentage of the posts I've seen on Instagram. One e-liquid. Don't ban flavoured e-liquids. They're posting stuff. They've been putting something up. Shytots, the wonderful Shytots, who shared that from Forge. So Forge are doing something as well, which is fantastic. Ultimate Juice, stop the flavour ban. Vapor Round, fight for flavours. UK Vapors, it's time to act. Sign a position. This is why I can never be a proper advocate. Sign the thing. It's something to do with vapes or something. Sign a petition. Vapor Round have got on board. Death Wish mods, they're on it. They're like, the government has a death wish. We are super good. They're super good and they're super interested in you signing the position. Stop saying position, Gaz, for goodness sakes. Darkstar sent an email out. I had an email today from Darkstar with everything to do, which is fantastic. Of course I'm going to fanboy over Darkstar. Deal with it. Next one, Legio-X. Legio-X are always wonderful, this kind of stuff. I do want to mention one thing in a minute, which someone remind me of Legio-X if I haven't spoken about Legio-X. And Just Juice, that's another one. Okay, that's just a small handful of people, brands, people you may have heard of, e-liquid manufacturer you may have heard of, are starting to put out the word. I remember the Legio-X thing. During my little ranty video the other day, I said that I asked for people to contact their favourite e-liquid brands, shops, vendors, distros, whatever, that kind of stuff. What are you doing about the bloody ban, huh? Come on, what are you doing? But I did mention don't go to the smaller brands, the what would Solome call it? The cottage industry kind of thing? Yeah, I guess that's what he would say. I don't know why I had to say it's from Solome, but it just reminded me. Anyway, tangent. I wanted to say to this and obviously being a supporter of Shytots and Legio-X and Digby's, and also having a very small vape business myself now, I wanted to say that no one expects any of you guys, any of these smaller brands, guys that make handmade coils, no one expects any of you guys to go above and beyond and do everything in your power and possibly spend a lot of money. No one expects that of you. We all know where the big money is. We all know where we need the support and who can help. So anything little you do is fantastic, but it's not expected. And I'm sure the likes of Jane from Shytots and Chris and Lizzie from Legio-X and all these other small brands are more than happy to fight for it, because at the end of the day, it's their in their interest for flavours to hang around for a while. But still, I just want you guys, those that are in these small businesses, to understand that it's not on you, all right? Don't lose any sleep over it. It's not, you know what I mean? Does that make sense? Yeah. Anyway, what have I missed in chat? I'm so sorry, I've been ranting already. If it wasn't for me and Lizzie from Legio emailing Vapor Magazine, they would have taken longer. Ah, okay. Good job, Tom. Yeah, we need 100k. We need 1 million. We need 1 million. There should be 1 million. No, I would hope that we should be able to get that number to like a good number, considering there's how many 4-point-something million vapors in the UK. If we got to 250,000, 250,000, that's a fair number. That's a good, fair number. But that's going to take a time. It's going to take a time. My stock phrase is, why buy moon flavours or the government trying to make vaping a gateway to cigarette smoking? Oh, Darren, I need to get family and friends to sign it. Whether yeah, good shout, Hedgie. Darcy, that statement says more about you than you and mine isn't so considered for debate. But realistically, nothing to say. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Aaron. Do not Google cottaging. Oh dear. We will do what we can do. Carry on. Emails went out. Social media. It's on the front page of the website. Thank you, Legio-X. You do all you can do. Don't lose sleep over it. Honestly, just do what you can do. Don't put yourself out too much. You put yourself out enough as it is. And if anyone's interested, Legio-X is putting out. Oh dear. Don't lose your innocence, Lizzie. Okay, we're good. I've caught up with chat. Paul Ryan, no. Leave that for the Discord. No, that sounds worse. Don't talk about that at all. There you go. That's my recommendation. Right. Who wants to see some sneaky articles? No. What this proved to me was that let me start this again. After my video during the week where I said about I was interested to know what vape shops, brands, e-liquid makers, distros, all that kind of stuff, what are they doing about it? I had a small number of messages from certain people who I will not mention, certain businesses, should I say. And I was very pleased to receive those messages because they enlightened me. They gave me some information. They talked to me briefly about what was going on, what they saw, what their part was, all that kind of stuff. One of them was kind enough to send me some documents, which outlines the plan that a group of distros and vape shops are putting together. I don't exactly know who these distros and vape shops and brands are. I don't know how many of them. I don't know if they're linked to anything to do with UKVR. I don't know if they're linked to do with anything to do with IBVTL. I don't know if they're linked to do with anyone. But there is this collaborative big ball happening. Okay, so this is just some snippets from the document. So this was from the 12th of February 2023. Our vape avocado. Our vape avocado. Now this is basically a list of stuff they're outlining, plans they want to see in place. And some of these things you would have seen implemented already. So they've got a load of goals they want to do, obviously. They want to set up some testimonials. They've got a stick on the social media. There's a website they want to build. There's loads of merchandise and lobbying. And they want to speak to environmental bodies. They want to speak to medical professionals as well. If anyone wants copies of these to check it out, then I don't know if I should send it to you, but I will do. There's a bit here about bringing the UKVR, IBVTA and NNA together through website. Don't know what that entails, but we can look a bit further. These are just a list of their goals. Specification. They want to roll the website out and the banners and all that kind of stuff. A user-friendly tile format, including the following: testimonials, lobbyist groups, laws that do not work and need to be changed, questions and answers on the industry, poll sections, merchandise, videos, documentaries, current news, loads of stuff. 2 times membership. So obviously going to fund this in a way as well. So there is going to be some kind of way of people giving money towards this. The basic website will be completed by the 23rd of February. Keep an eye out for that date, folks. Hopefully they can keep to it and we'll know what the hell is going on. They want some video footage and written pieces from people saying how vaping has helped them, what flavours they use, and so on and so forth. They want to contact local MPs. Templates need to be made up for general public, so they're going to make it easier for you to contact your local MP with a pre-made template, which is very, very good. They want to speak to medical professionals. They probably want to find like a doctor who's pro-vaping and go, well, actually, I've had X amount of smokers come in here. We've got them to vaping. They've come back 6 months later, and these are their test results. Because those testimonials must be out there. There must be medical documentation of smokers that have quit thanks to the NHS, and they've been vaping on watermelon, and then 6 months later they've gone back and their health has improved. So yes, that would be good. Mine, I possibly agree. I try and keep as open-minded at this stage as I can, along with things like UKVR. As much as I've hammered UKVR and everyone else has hammered UKVR, I still try and keep an open mind with things, and just this is why I like doing this, because I get to talk to you guys, I get some of your opinions, and I make a big jumble of it in my head and it turns into a wonderful tasty jelly. But no, it's a way of us all understanding and get a bit of understanding. I feel the one thing we can't do now is all bitch at each other, because it's not doing anything. We just got to try and be proactive. Anyway, carrying on with this, because this is the person sending me, thank you. This is like exclusive, undisclosed information. No, it's not. This is obviously available if you tried. But you lot just haven't tried, have you? They want to make some hats, pens, t-shirts, jumpers, graphic designers to make the artwork. Educating non-vapers. There were discussions about speaking to secondary schools and parents about the use of vapes to try and discourage. However, I've been advised that this has been done previously in America and it backfired. So back to the drawing board. Maybe leaflets to schools for parents. Definitely more discussion required, but needs to be hit ASAP in preparation for the release of the petition. Bringing in the UKVR to form a stronger alliance. Meetings with these bodies need to be formed. We will see about that and what that entails. And I'm going to be keeping a close eye on how many fingers these organisations are going to put into this pie that's being made. That's going to be interesting. Yes. I just hope the NHS won't become silent about the benefits. Sean, no doubt, mate. No doubt. Jackie has a t-shirt idea. We need to do it. Lizzie, Jackie or Lizzie, hit me up. Let's do it. Events. A stand. They want a stand at the expo. Petitions, cameras and merch, as well as banners. Speak to Vapor Expo for assistance in exposure. Yes. Let's hope Vapor Expo and every bloody one really backs something. Whether it be this or whether it be something, we all just need to back something. And if we don't back something that's working and that's positive, we're going to be all spread out, all supporting different things, and it's going to be a right bloody mess. Big Tobacco to gather their stance, beliefs and visions on the vaping industry if they're able to assist in many way for this campaign. If their stance, beliefs and vision is going for tobacco because field tobacco is dying out. Right, another interesting point. And they kind of question themselves, which is interesting. And the same with Big Pharma. They're reaching out to the top 5 companies about drugs they manufacture for smoking aids and cures and their stance on what they feel about vaping with testimonials. Are they... This is... Whoever put this document together is, like me, very open-minded, are willing to try things. Me and you would probably say, oh, I wouldn't be... If I'm trying to set up a pro-vaping group... If I'm trying to set up a pro-vape group... Would I want to contact Big Tobacco or Big Pharma? No. But they're trying to be politically correct, I suppose. Again, keep your eyes on that one. Keep your eyes peeled. Just watch from a distance. And I'll slate the hell out of them if it all goes wrong and all of a sudden, Stop the Flavour Ban is sponsored by Benson and Hedges. So yeah, it's a people's fight. Needs to push. Mark was 1,100%, 1,000,000%. Yeah. What again? Carry on with this. Right up on how the black market will hit our country if bans go ahead. Wow. Do you know what? Actually, just pause on this for a second. I'm just going to pause on that for 1 minute. Can I ask you all a serious question? Excuse me. We all say, and we have always said, prohibition doesn't work. It just makes the black market more. I will hold both hands up now and say for the past 2 years, I've been saying they need to ban disposables. Knowing full well that prohibition causes a black market. You need to think about that because a lot of you in chat have said the same thing. Need to ban disposables. We need to get rid of them. It's too late now. Now, I wish they didn't ban them. I wish they would just implement the right way, blah, 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 through the NHS, prescribed to people, that, so on and so forth. Too late for that. But we all say they shouldn't ban stuff. Prohibition doesn't work. And you lot say it as well. So... what have we done? Now, if they did ban flavours, wow. The black market for flavours would be amazing. No, it would be bad. But it would be rife. It would be rife. If tobacco companies had any ambition, they'd focus on vaping as a transition, given that their end is inevitable. Absolutely right, Darcy. Absolutely right. All right, back to this not dodgy document. Back to this interesting document. Right, carrying on. Speak to lobbyist members. Make sure that we get the white paper on the... Oh, wait, I think I missed something about this white paper. Let me go back. I write up on how the black market... I've done that. ID check template. To look at the system running the preset and how to improve it. Okay, that's fine. I didn't miss anything. Problem has always been enforcement. You're absolutely right, Paul. Right, so these are some things they want. This is an interesting page, folks, and some of these dates are close to now. Okay, so they want testimonials, videos, and write-ups. Start date now, running for 6 months. At some point, I guess, in the next week or two, you might start seeing people spamming. You need to post a video of how flavors have helped you and how you got into vaping to this wherever this website, this address, blah 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 blah. Begin now, run for 6 months. Find those MPs that are on side with this campaign for lobbying reasons. Potentially share with the UK via... I like how they put potentially shared. And other lobbying groups working for us. Right. Pause. Whoever this group is going to be called and whoever they actually are. There's a lobbying group who will work with you, but we ain't working for you. It's called the UK VCA. No, the UK VCA, if this whatever this becomes, I'm sure the UK VCA will be on board. But it's not my decision. I'm not the boss. I'm merely a supporter. Gathering medical data and statistics, lobbying, a write-up on black market sales. These were things they want to complete in the next couple of weeks. 15th of April for the black market thing. 19th of February, petition posters completed. You've all seen these already if you've been on Facebook and Instagram the last 24 hours. Stop the ban, all these going. There's a banner for Facebook. There's posters you can put out. That's out pretty quick. I don't know if that's been done by this group, but it does seem interesting how this saying 19th of February, it's the 16th now, very close to the date. I think they've been busy. Need to keep an eye on social media platforms for Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, whether this thing has been launched. The website has been launched on the 23rd of February. So these guys are working fast, all right? I'll give them the dues. Again, on the 23rd of February, local MP Rishi Sunak, Keir Starmer and WF templates need to be completed, ready to be signed with a 6-month run. So, guys, there might be a little letter you got to send to these folks, which will be fun. March, from the end of February to middle of March, hitting testimonials from customers on all social media platforms. So you're going to have to spam out your socials. New disposables coming out of the woodwork with removable battery with an on-off switch and pre-filled pods with the usual brand. Mark, we're going to talk about this in a bit because I've got something to show you. List of events for the year to attend. 11th of March. There can be some events they're holding. Goals template completed. Something else to educate non-vapors. Getting the industry to go into March now. Getting industry license. Getting the industry license and industry policy scheme. End of March. This is a key point. 25th of March. Getting industry license and industry policies scheme. So there is going to be this industry license that a lot of them have been. They want this in place and fast by the looks of things. Testimonials in April. Black market write-up in April. More testimonials. Environmental bodies they want to get by the end of April. ID checks in May. All data collected from health and educate environmental. Also big pharma. Big tobacco specifications to be completed by end of July. Okay. And the last page, sorry to bore you, but I think you should see this. A bit more on testimonials, which is interesting at how you're going to be able to upload it. It'll be a Google Drive setup in all groups. Main goal is get as many testimonials from the general public to either share a video or write up on the following. What made them start vaping? Maybe because of health conditions. What flavour they use? And if they only had the option between tobacco and menthol flavour, what do they feel will happen? Would they go back to smoking? That's the key argument for this whole thing, clearly. Posters and leaflets, blah, 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 loads of stuff there. Again, if you really want to copy this, mainstream media coverage, social media lobbying. Okay. Need to speak to relevant people within the group to get numerous dates on what they're intending to do. We'll definitely need more ideas on this to be concluded. From Arcus, their crowdfunding, Crowd Justice, will be launched 13th of February, 3:30 p.m. Right, these are the folks, Arcus, that are looking for £75,000 to start implementing some of their things they want to do with regards to on the legal side. I don't know how I feel about all of this. I feel like 75 grand is a drop in the ocean when it comes to legal fees and barristers and courts. I feel like that is not a lot of money. And if you are going to go down this route, that's nothing. I'm sorry, 75 grand is not a lot when we're talking about something as big as this right now. Now, I did put a post in the Flat Cave group as part of the question to enter this week's race, which is what you would do with 75 grand. And a lot of you had better ideas than their idea of throwing 75 grand at a lawyer, because that is nowhere near enough, in my personal experience. I've never spent 75 grand on a lawyer. Sorry, guys, and everyone will be out tonight. Have a nice night, Shrekky. Have a nice night. Sorry, Sean, I missed your comment. Right. Sorry, Sean, I'll get right back to you. Oliver, I've got a question. My wife works for BAT. What can she do to help? BAT. British Acrobat Tournament. Oh, is she an acrobat? Sounds amazing. Sean, Sean, I don't know. I haven't actually spent the time to look at UK VIA as a whole this week. I did do a little bit of digging just to understand I did some conspiracy digging first. Oh, British American Tobacco, sorry. I did some conspiracy digging. So what I did is I looked at worst case scenario, what I think these punks doing, And I tried to look at financial things and all that kind of stuff and how that's all working out and how this person's linked with this business and how they're a director of this one, but they're also a director here and they're an owner of this shop, but they're also a director of this and all that kind of stuff. I wanted to understand a bit more of that. So I'd done that research. Didn't find much. Found some interesting things. I learned a lot. So that was cool. The answer, Sean, as to why they're not paying for this legal thing, I have no idea. First of all, they will obviously represent their members when they need to. So if for whatever reason one of a vape shop that is a member of UKVR is in some legal issue, then UKVR will offer support for that. It's very much like in the electrical industry. I'm a registered electrician, and if I have a problem, I can speak to who I'm registered with, and they can help me in many ways, legally, financially, all that kind of stuff. So there is that kind of, it's kind of like a bit of an insurance policy. Vic did a video the other day, and John Dunn, spelt D-U-N-N-E, surprisingly commented. Vic was mentioning on this video how he felt he'd done more for avocados in the past week, advocacy in the past week than anyone. Not anyone, but he just said he'd done more than a lot of these other people like UKVR. John Dunn commented saying, Vic, you have no idea what's going on. I've tried emailing you, blah, 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 blah. And I did message, I was straight now. Pew, come on, John, speak to me. I didn't get a response. He's a busy man. He's got things to do, apparently. We need some transparency from UKVR and NNA and IBVTA, some public transparency. What they are doing, we need to see what they're doing. It needs to be documented. They've all got social media platforms. It needs to be out there and strong. And they should be getting their members, so the support's going both ways, to be spamming that out. We've been talking to the UKVR, we're a member of them, and they're doing this and they're doing that, and we're going to be helping them with this, and they're going to support us financially with this, and blah, blah. We've got none of that. All we've got right now is we've got a public ball. It's all about balls tonight. We've got a group of vapors, me and you. We've got the UK VCA that's growing strongly. All of us talking. We've got the whole vape community side of things, live streams. That's all going pretty well so far. Everyone's starting to build up a bit of momentum and talk and understand things and learn and share things. That's great. We're now starting to see the whole industry side, the actual vape shop owners, the distros, the big vape brands, the e-liquid manufacturers. They're starting to gain momentum. So we've got these two big balls, these two big juicy balls rolling along nicely. And then somewhere, I don't know where yet, but you've got these organisations, these trade organisations, these people that are supposed to support us in these times. I have no idea what they're doing yet. Now, maybe the next week we'll start to see something. Maybe they would have done something and I've just missed it all. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing from my perspective. That's what I've seen at the minute. I've seen a nice amount of work with the signing of the petition, which has been great. Everyone's working really, really hard on that. The public side, the vapors. And then we're seeing the manufacturers and all those kind of guys starting to work. But we're not seeing anything official on the political side. Certainly not on the financial side. The Acorn thing's great. I think that's great. There's people are putting money into that. Some big businesses are putting money into that, and that will do what it has to do and runs its course. I don't know how that's linked with the documents I just showed you. I haven't figured that out yet. So yeah, we're getting there. Yes, Sean, if you're talking about UK VCA, I don't know the answer to that, but if anyone is interested, I am going to be on the Late Night Vape Show on Monday. I'm going to be a guest. I'm going to be a guest on the UK Vape Show, on the Late Night Vape Show with Mick on Monday at 9 p.m. And I want to talk to him about all that kind of stuff and see what's going on, because there's all things we could all do. I'm certainly interested in doing what I can do as well. So, yes, we'll see about that, Sean. I'll let you know as soon as I know anything and what's going on. There might already be one in the works. There might be one already made. I don't know. Have I ranted enough? Oh dear, we're in trouble, aren't we? It's great to see it. How you doing, Laid Back Vape Show, Ian or Blazing, whoever you are. I hope you're doing all right. Your government is going to be more disposable than ever. The gangsters, which a lot of violence. And yes, you're right, Neil. Sorry. Can't we just ban teenagers? Oh, Paul Ryan. How can I possibly do cock of the week when everyone's a cock? Not you lot. You lot are all right. The question was Late Night Vape Show. Website, UK VCA. Mine, I think I've had that conversation with Bill before. They don't make golf clubs long enough. No, I'm terrible at golf. Every time I ever hit a ball, whenever I go to a driving range, which isn't very often, but whenever I have gone to a driving range, I hit a ball and it always just goes poop every time. And so I'll just adjust your shoulders and do this and it poop. Well, I'm aiming that way, right? Poop. I'm aiming that way. Poop. It doesn't make sense. It just always goes that way. It's stupid. Yeah. No, I can't play golf, Martin. Right. I'll tell you what we're going to do. Just because I haven't really got a cock of the week because it's just one of those weeks. But let's do it together. We're going to play this bumper and I want you all to put in who you think is the cock of the week in the vape world. Are you ready? Type in your answers now, but don't press send until after this video, okay? Martin, that's what I need. I'm 6'5". I need some custom ones. Right, ready? Get your whoever your cock of the week is typed up, but don't send it yet. Right, I'm going to play the video. Who's been a cock this week? I'm waiting. There's a delay, isn't there? Come on. Please tell me some of you done that. That would have been really funny. UK Via, vaping for causing mass hysteria. Andy is always cock of the week. Legio-X, Sunak, at Andy Wilkinson, Legio-X, Mr. John, Vic. Oh! Evening, guys. Hi, Craig Brown. You jumped in at a good time. Autoban Andy. Yeah. No, I feel bad on Andy. Andy can hang around this week. They were good, guys. I like how you... Putin. Oh, don't get me started on Putin. UK Via, they get roughly 400k a year, but they ain't contributing to advocacy. You're absolutely right, Metal Vape. SG, UK government as a whole. Labour Vape Show is the cock of the week. My government is cock of the week. Banana Boy Andy. How am I getting votes as Legio-X? Darcy, no, it's not good. It's not good. It's who's a cock. Who's been a cock this week? That was funny. Good job, everyone. Flat claps. Hey! Andy's got genital herpes. One of my team leaders at work, massive cock of the week. Ah, good. Get the rants out, folks. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. Guys, what do you all think about that interesting document? That, although I don't have information on who is involved completely, I do know there's some big distro brands involved. I was just pleased to see that, you're welcome, Andy. We love you. I was just pleased to see that there is some wheels in motion from another group, from other people. People are talking about this. The industry is now scared. They're starting to get scared. And it's picking up momentum, which is great. I would imagine in vape shops in the next couple of weeks, you're going to see posters on the side. Stop the flavour ban. Vote this, sign this petition now. You might see some more things. You might see some more UK Via posters. Panicking. Steve, that's a better word. They are panicking. They are panicking. We need them to panic. Because unfortunately, we can't even scratch the surface on this problem without these brands, fighting for it. But yeah, it's SG, good words, mate. It's good, great to see traction. It is 14,480. I still, as much as great to hit, gone over that 10k. So now they've got to respond like, thanks for signing. That's their response. That's the 10k job done. Move on to the next one. No, I seriously feel we need at least 200,000 to have any chance of it causing anything. Well done, Mark Hawes. That man, good job. At least 200,000. 100,000 sure. It gets discussed about in Parliament. One flipping Thursday when there's 20 people in there, someone says, with regards to the petitions we've had, don't ban flavours with 104,000 votes. Thanks. Right, on to the next thing. That's all they've got to do. Nah, it's a little bit more technical than that, but technically, all they've got to do is discuss it in Parliament. Someday. So, we need more meat on the bones. Much more meat on the bones. Okay, the big question is, and we all need to be getting our notepads out and watching Australian vapors and seeing how the hell they're dealing with this inevitable vaping ban, effectively, that's coming in just a few weeks. And we need to write down what they're doing and find out how we're going to deal with it, because it's you signed it twice. Good job, Craig. Craig Brown. And then the next time you're Brown Craig. I don't know. Black market. Yeah. I don't know. Blame Bogan. He brought it with him. Yeah, he brought the banalitis. Yes, that comment on my yeah, that was actually my brother who lives in Australia, and he says he's seen flavoured body oils, which are VGPG. Putting leaflets on the buses, that's brilliant. In talks with management to get posters in the depots, and good job, Sean. It's fantastic. Martin, yes. I was thinking earlier actually, and it was too late to obviously arrange for this week. I think whilst this is such a hot subject, and although every live stream is going to be discussing it, I do think possibly for the next couple of weeks it's going to be more of a panel chat show. I really want to have a few people on here, but I have been spending the week just watching, and I put some emails out like I asked you guys to do as well. Hopefully you did. Maybe you didn't. Don't worry about it. I obviously signed the petition. I sent some emails out, asked some questions. I got some answers. I've done some research. So I'm just sitting from afar and trying to figure out what we can actually do rather than some of the nonsense stuff. I did rant on the thing about, I kind of said don't bother writing to MP. I like that people are writing to their MP and saying I support flavours, blah 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 blah. It's just a bit. Oh, I don't want to sound like an arse. It's just the fact that it hasn't really worked, and I don't think it ever will work, because your MP can only do so much. And even if you have the most wonderful MP and they're the best MP and they've made things so much better in your constituency and all that kind of stuff, just what are they actually gonna do with your one email? Or maybe they got 5 emails from your area. What are they really going to do? They're going to respond to you politely. And that's probably it. And I don't want to be a pessimist, because you know me, I'm Mr. Positive. But I just feel like it's not strong enough. It's not heavy enough. There's no meat on the bones. There's no weight. It just doesn't do much. It's just an email. Bye, Shrek. Paper tigers. Never heard that before. Paper tigers. 2 big things to do. Sign a petition and get bloody shouty. Talk about it. Get on socials. Talk to family and friends. Just get it out there. Yes, Legio-X. Yep. In a country that is already so pro-vaping, they know the financial side of it, and that's all they care about. Yeah, this is what's really surprised me, Mr. Bearded Viking Customs. It's really surprised me about this whole this whole recent potential flavour ban talk. Is we are a pro-vaping country. There's still posters out for NHS. Quit smoking, start vaping. There's still areas and signs up that say no smoking here, but you can vape. Really cool. There's still all that. And although you get the odd comment, from people still. Oh, that vaping, they still don't really know what's in it, do they? There is still that public opinion still is out there. Generally, most people accept it. But now this is happening. So you just can't win. So yeah, I don't know what's going to happen. Yeah, that's right, Paul. But maybe that might be our saving grace, that the NHS and the Royal College of Physicians pipe up and talk more about it and go, no, you can't ban flavours. Like, here's the studies. Like, this is how much it helps. Or, like some of you said earlier, they might go silent. Like, do as they're told. No, Mr. NHS, we're banning flavours. Stop talking about how good it is. The Blues have done this to try and get all the anti-vapors to vote for them in an election. Yeah, it's the anti-vapors from America meddling in England in British affairs and inflating numbers. Probably. It's accepted that you can vape in some nightclubs. Yeah, they did go. Yeah, they've gone silent before losing too much fag tax. See, again, this is surprising, and this is where we're all just nice people who think the government want to stop smoking. So they're now, you know, if you're this age now, you're never going to be able to legally buy a cigarette. So they're smoke free, which was 2030, maybe 2033. It keeps changing. Perfect. We're going to lose this money from smoking and tobacco. Let's make it from vaping. Me or you, as much as we might not like it, if we have to pay a bit more tax on vaping, we will. At least we have the option to still buy it, so we will. But now with this, it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't add up. If they're stopping that income, if they're going to be removing that income from tobacco, surely they would want to replace it with something. Now, will they eventually replace it with big deals from Big Tobacco, where we have new vape devices that are tobacco and menthol, and maybe a couple of other flavours creep in, and they completely restrict vaping? So vaping's pretty much open source at the minute, right? If you looked at vaping, it's like Linux. Anyone can do what they want with it. Anyone can tinker. You can get what you want. You can put different parts together. You can put it with anything, right? Vaping's open source. Do the government want to make it like Apple, like an iPhone, limited to what you can do? Yes, it can do many things and it can do it very well, but this is your choice and this is how it works, and that's your choice and that's it. So there's not much choice. You're limited on its function and what it goes with. It looks and sounds to me like that's possibly the way things could go. My theory is that the talk of the ban is all lined up so that when they stick a 10-20% tax on it, we're all happy and accept it just because we're allowing us to keep flavours. Possibly, Ben, and you know what? We will accept it because the government taxed the hell out of us anyway. Thousands of jobs could go, loss of businesses, tax, etc. I think it's a knee-jerk reaction. Andy, quite possibly. And I did think this because it did seem very out of left field, which makes me think. I still think we should hit it hard, so they see a big reaction, and then about whoa, oh whoa, slow down, big boy. You know, we'll see. IQOS heated tobacco will do okay. Yeah, that'll be fine. We'll replace it with pharma nicotine devices. Yes, bearded Viking. That's exactly what. Just like in Australia. But the UK will just go down a different route, you know. The fact is, if Big Tobacco if Big Tobacco wanted to be in control of the vape scene, they should have done it in the first place. Because if they had done it 10 years ago, when vaping was even more so open source, people were making vapes out of flashlights, remember? If they'd got control of it then and made replicas of their traditional cigarettes, they would have nailed it. I don't know what you guys were looking for when you first were interested in vaping, but I was looking for a cigarette-like experience. I wanted nothing to change. I wanted the exact same thing to start with. Initially, that was the initial thought, was, oh, well, I don't really want to give up smoking because it's not the same. So I wanted something to be the same. Thankfully, I found watermelon chill, which was wonderful. And I don't really like watermelon now, it's weird. But still, I found flavour. And I found vaping devices that worked for me. Regardless of how different they were to a cigarette, it worked for me. And then eventually you progress and this is flipping better than smoking. This is great. But that was the time when, and before I started, I'm talking way before I quit smoking, that was the time where they had an opportunity to get vaping by the balls and take it wherever they want. But they didn't. Everything's been about balls in this show this week. What's going on? Oh dear. Plus old Sunak looking for these votes he clearly needs, because we know Labour will probably hit us anyway. Yeah, well, it doesn't matter who. Paul, it really won't matter who's in power. It won't matter who's in power, because they're all just puppets. I'm a real boy. They're all just puppets. Everyone should stop paying their tax. Put everyone in jail until they keep flavours. Yeah. Tobacco and alcohol nets the Treasury $15 billion a year in tax. They're going to have to supplement the loss somehow. Yes, balls and ankles. I like it. Balls, ankles. I just need to stop buying new vape mods and tanks. Stock up on e-liquid. Particularly, don't buy any more Malfy. It's getting annoying. Everyone's buying up their Malfy. No, buy up some Malfy Lemon. Hairy balls. No, I haven't said hairy balls, Martin. It's all been clean balls. Flavours and clouds did it for me. Craving satisfaction, yet so different from smoking. Yes. I think we're good for now. I think we're still kind of all right for now. I think it's more important now that we have a more heightened awareness of what's going on with these kind of things. Some things you can take with a pinch of salt. Some things people are saying, including what I say, you can take with a pinch of salt. And I don't want to be a scaremonger, but if I see information, I find something, I'm going to share it with you guys. Maybe not instantly, because I like to read it, digest it, understand it, sleep on it, wait a week, cancel the show, and then show you the week later. But I still want to show you guys. Share things on UKVCA on Facebook if you're on there. I'm sure there'll be a website soon. Maybe more ways we can talk. Maybe even a WhatsApp group or some other way that we can be discussed and talked about. Maybe on Twitter, maybe more on Instagram. I don't know. UKVCA needs support. If you've got free time and you have certain skills, I'm sure you could speak to Mick. Mick, if he's still here from Native Vape Show, he'll tell us if anyone else kind of is carrying this bad boy of a machine called the UKVCA, which I have a thingy of. But yeah, I'm sure he would appreciate the support much as anyone else would. So yeah, if you've got free time. Oh yeah. Hi Mick. I clean Rishi Sunak's pants. God save and I clean his pants. Would you like me to put chili in his pants? There you go. There you go, folks. There's the big logo thingy. All right, please go and just imagine it's like you're signing up to BBC News, okay? Because you want it in your thing to tell you what the latest news is every day. When you're scrolling through your Facebook or through your Instagram or through your Twitter, you just want to see the news headline. That UKVCA is for that, okay? If that's the bare minimum you want out of it, that's what it will give you. Just when you're scrolling through, you'll see a post from Mark Solheim, like I did this morning, with the latest video from it was a World Vapors Alliance report on flavours and how they've helped people quit smoking. And I'll have a quick read that, quick scroll through, job done, move on. At least I've got that bit of information. So that's what it's handy for. It's not going to save the world, it's not going to save vaping, but it's good for us commoners, us vapors, to use as a point of information. Thank you, Ben, for putting the links in chat. Ben, how's the 3D printing? Right. We're going to do, but honestly, there's no new vape stuff, so we're not going to do any of that. I would do thought of the week, but I've been talking and ranting for the past hour. So we're not going to do that. Community support. Kind of been doing that the whole show. Kind of been doing that the whole stream. Haven't we? So can't we do that?
Is there ever going to be any good vape stuff out? I don't know.
No, there's never, ever going to be any new vape stuff out. Who's been a... Yes, Races, Metal Vape. You nailed it. I should really share your stories, what you all said, but I won't because that's quite long. But basically, everyone was wonderful and they put really good posts on what they would do with £75,000. Some would treat their family. Somebody, I'm really sorry, I've forgotten who it was, but someone said I would give my wife a £5 and spend the rest on stuff. And they're like, no, actually, that's really mean. I'll give him a tenner. Oh, I tell you what I want to show you. And it's Mark Hawes. Thanks for the prompt. You might just see the edge just there, those boxes, right? I thought they were disposables at first. I'll show you them, and then there's one other thing to show you. I thought these were disposables, but they're not. They're from a company called Deliciou, and they're 10mm Nick salts. But, see at the top there? Powered by Vaporesso. Interesting, right? So they come in these giant boxes, so it's good for the environment. Giant box, and inside you get a plastic bag, which again, very good for the environment. And inside there you get your 10mm bottle. So really good for the environment. Of course, these cardboard boxes are biodegradable. Biodegradable. They are, of course, biodegradable. I know how to say it. I was being a prat. Sorry, Darcy. No, I did get something else from Vaporesso, which it tricked me. Okay, bear with me. I don't normally do this kind of thing, right? But I wanted to show you guys anyway because I did not ask from Vaporesso. The Vaporesso Cos Click 6,000 puffs berry ice, and I was like, wait a second. I had a message from Vaporesso a couple weeks ago, and they offered to send me some e-liquids. and we were commenting, and they said, we've got a new device. It's not a disposable, is it? No. Then this comes through, which is weird. But I wanted to show you this interesting loophole. Because what this is, it is a device, right? It's a pod system. Has a tank on top there, right? It has a little push button there. And it has a thing at the bottom, like it's missing something. It has a USB Type-C port. Right. Then it comes with, I'll open it up. It comes with a little pouchy thingy here. And inside of here is some paper. No, look. A urine sample. No, look. A 10ml bottle of 20 milligram e-liquid. 10 mils. And this is where I got really confused, right? Because I'm like, right, so wait a second. You got the pod. You've got a coil in there. You've got a tank. Then you've got a separate 10ml bottle that goes in there and it clicks in, right? Click. Then you push the clicky button. This makes a really nice sound. And then it fills the tank. Now, you can't remove that. But you can recharge it. But you can't replace the pod. And that will last longer than your normal 2ml capacity. So they've dodged the 2ml capacity, which would be 1,000 puffs or whatever, 500 puffs. They've dodged that with this. Great. But then they've made it a non-replaceable coil, but still rechargeable to last the full amount of e-liquid. This is a disposable. But they've dodged the loophole. It is like a dodgy squonk. If only they had made that pod replaceable, or the coil replaceable, this would be a great little system. A great little system. I don't care. Don't get me wrong, for me or you, these things would be annoying, right? Unless you can get refillable ones, or you fill yourself. Like you say, it's like a little squonker. Great little idea. Or if you had to buy these pre-made, people would. But the fact this is still a disposable device. Oh, it's so close to being actually a cool idea. But yet so far. And for that reason, I'm out. The solution to the answer that doesn't exist. Darcy, you're on fire tonight. I love it. It's true though. Yes, Jackie, it's like, why? Now, here's the thing. I sounded like Vic then. Vic says here's the thing a lot. Here is the general thing. Obviously, I'm not as active on reviews now. I feel like I want to do a video on this. Just to take the piss. Just to take the mickey out of it and say how stupid it is. Which, of course, would damage my very good reputation with Vaporesso. I love the clicky sound. It's so nice. Oh! What you do is you fill it up and then you hold it upside down and you squeeze the button and it fills up your tank. So it's really, really clever. Really cool. It's like, wow, why did they need to sort that now? But they just ruined it by just one small minor detail. So, yeah, do I just do a ranty video on it? I don't vape disposables purely out of obvious reasons. But because I have been considering reviewing this, I have got one on the go. The little blue one, which has got blueberry lemonade or something. I can't remember. And the flavours don't taste too like some of the older disposables I've tried. They are sweet, but they're not crazy. And again, if you might be able to see, actually, I'll show you. It's a really clever idea. If I squeeze the button... Wait a second. See? You might not have seen that if you're on a small phone. You've got it in portrait mode. But if not, it fills up really, really well. And then... it kind of glows as well. So it's got everything going from it. It's got everything going for it, apart from the minor detail you can't replace the coil, which really peeved me off. And you can't remove the once you put the bottle in, you can't remove it. Gas 3D print the Atty Pod. Genius, Martin. A disposable squonker. Yes, Metalbag. Yeah, you all got it. You've all sussed it. So yeah, check out Legio-X and Exceptional Vapes and Shytots and Digby's and Atty Stack and Vaping Style. And Darkstar. It's like flipping... I should just have sponsors all the way around me now. Oh, this is a reciprocal... Anyway, what am I talking about? Let's do a race. I told you it would be a random one tonight. We're going to do a race. Thank you to everyone that answered my question on what they would do at 75 grand. I really appreciate it. a good number of people in this room. Can't speak. But what I will say is two things. Andy Wilkinson. So yesterday, I posted to the FlatCap group to enter the race. And Andy Wilkinson was very active and spent a good 5 minutes of his time commenting on what he would do with 75 grand. And they were funny. It was mostly ankle related activities, which was nice. 75k on a Mouthy and hookers. Yeah, there were some good ones. But I then banned him. I limited his commenting, how much he could comment. I stopped him from commenting, and I think he got upset. And it was funny because Paul Ryan was waiting for him to respond to something, and he weren't responding. I was laughing, but Andy was not laughing. So as a gesture, and a lot of you are going to be a bit pissy about this, Andy Wilkinson has been added to this race multiple times. If I go back to here, go to names, there. Now, here's the thing. Stop sounding like Vic, guys. If Andy Wilkinson wins, he can be greedy and take the winnings, or he can choose the winner as a special gift to Andy Wilkinson. Also included in the race is UK Veer and Rishi Sunak. If either of those two win, Lizzie from Legio-X will choose the winner. Okay? And also, if it lands on the Late Night Vape Show, which is on Monday at 9 p.m, with me as a special superstar guest, then this race winnings will move on to Monday night, where a race or something will happen. Oh, Mick doesn't know about this. And the winner will be, for this week's FlatCap Fridays race, will be drawn on Monday. There. Mr. Ankles. Josh, that's brilliant. So, yeah. There's a few technicalities now. We're putting loopholes on the race. Anyway, good luck, everyone. This is to win some wonderful stuff from the wonderful Exceptional Vapes. They're a great bunch of people. Carl is fantastic, and he's also been very busy with the whole advocacy thing as well. He's been putting stuff out there. He's been getting very active. A really knowledgeable guy in the industry. I really like Carl. I have a lot of time for him. So add me. Oh, Hedgie. Oh, yeah, Hedgie, you're on Facebook. I will do it, but just the once. Hedgie B. Sorry, Hedgie B. There you go, Mr. Hedge. Good luck, everyone. FB Vapes in. Safe FB. How you doing? Right, good luck, everyone. For 2 minutes. You want some music? Yeah, because every time I do this, flipping get moaned at. He did have loads of arbiters, didn't he? Yes. Let's turn that music down. Put on our music. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Where's the music at? We never have aliens, so I thought aliens was a good one. Did anyone see my fluid review? You haven't watched my fluid review. Yeah, Jackie's seen it. I don't know how I feel about it now. I kind of feel a bit bad. But it was just funny. I found it funny. It's bad you laugh at your own jokes. I've always heard it several times. If you haven't watched it, please go and watch it. I put a lot of hard work and effort into that. I was nearly sweating. We've got 22 seconds. You're absolutely right, FB. The tension is building. Zombie Panaconda and Craig Connor and Craig G. Brown in first. Craig G's held a strong lead here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh! Oh! Well, would you look at that? Legio-X, champion. I think Lizzie narrowly defeated one of the Andy Wilkinsons. Let's have a look. Yeah! Oh, stick that in your pipe and smoke it, Andy. Lizzie, that's even better. Look, you beat Andy. I can't wait to see a sarcastic response. I'll wait for Lizzie. That's brilliant. Lizzie, congratulations. Lizzie, what will Mr. Legio-X say about you vaping exceptional vapes e-liquids in the house? There's no cow emoji here. No, there's not. We need a cow. Where's everyone else came? Lizzie's passed out in excitement. Piff to Andy so I can be the better person. There you go. I told you. Just come out with a classic comment. Oh, Andy, what do you want to do with it? Unlucky Rob, Nikki, Paul, Greg, Andy Wilkinson, Stuart, Ian, Vaping Brummies, Cicero wins. Sorry, Stuart. Sean, Amy, Anita, Jackie, Mark, Andy, Faxi, Shrek. Faxi beat Shrek. Look, just above him. Stuart, Kevin, Andy, Mick, Jane, Craig, The Late Night Vape Show, Andy, Ian, Michael, Andy, Darcy, Graham, Tomar, Mark, Crispin, Zombie Fred, Will, Hedgie, Joe, Rishi, Darren, Billy Lee, Legio-X, Andy, Jack, Mark, Josh, Paul, Andy, UK Veer, Thomas, Connor, Andy, Sam, Ben, Ollie. Ollie, dead last, mate. Thanks, Peapod. How you doing? Where did I place? My alien never showed up. Oh, where are you, Thomas? Please tell me I added you. You definitely commented, didn't you? Yeah. Tom. Yeah, you are. 53rd, mate. There you are. Whew. I nearly gave you 2 race entries next week then. What's Andy saying? Is he still in? Is he keeping it or is he piffing it? Zombie, yeah. Oh, I don't know what happened to you, but Lizzie's the winner. Roll it on to the next show for a bumper prize.
Warning.
I
This
just
show
wonder what
contain nicotine.
Oh,
this thrilling is all that.
sorry. Roll it on to a rollover. What? Do you know what, Andy? We've never had a rollover. So I'll tell you what I'll do. Next week will be Digby's first week. Will it be? Is that the last Friday? Yes, it's the last Friday of the month. Thanks, Andy. What we'll do is next week it'll be a Digby's race. No, we'll have to do it all in one race. We'll do an all in one race. We'll do the main sponsor is Digby's. The exceptional prize will also be included. I will also include an Atti-Stack starter kit in a choice of my colour. It'll be one of them up there, okay? Because I've got a few kicking around. So you can have one of them. Yeah, that's what we'll do. That sound good? I'm up for that. Oh, which by the way, actually, I've been working on some very small... oh, by the way, Ben M, you still in? Check out this plate, this build plate. That's the texture you get on it. How nice is that? Yeah, I know Ben M. No one else. Everyone's like, what the hell? But yeah, that's what you normally get on a base. You just get a plain shiny. Oh no, that's a fancy one too. You just get a boring texture. Why have I not got anything Atti-Stacky in front of me? That is just not acceptable. You just get like a boring old texture. But with these ones, nice, isn't it, Ben? It's a PEI build mat. Look on. I'll send you a link, Ben. About 25 quid. Sticks really well. Really, really good. Yeah, I'll show you. So your normal plate for this. I'm getting to a 3D printing thing now. This is the normal Bamboo Labs textured PEI plate, okay? And it's got a slight roughness to it, a slight texture. Okay, it's gold. It's very nice. Things stick to it nicely. It's double-sided. Blah 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 blah. You can get carbon fiber styles. You can get this triangular style, which is what I've got in here at the minute, which looks like that. Nice, isn't it? Which gives it that texture. So yeah, there you go. And also, It's an instrument as well. Yay! It's cool. It is cool, isn't it? Ben, I'll send you a link, mate. This one is one of the cheaper ones, and genuinely, it's been working pretty well for what I use it for. It's been working really well. Legio-X reminder. No, I think I've already done that, Andy. I was to do with I don't expect, and we shouldn't expect, these smaller brands who do enough already to. I don't want them to feel like they've got to put themselves out all the time, because they shouldn't have to. That's what I was trying to say earlier. So if you could match that pattern, you could print your flat cap triangles in colour. Wow, yes. Also, interestingly, yeah, it's roll flat cap. You can get a plate like this, and you can laser engrave your own design on it, and then use that. But you need a laser engraver and all that kind of stuff, and something which can do that much of a big area. So there are other options. But yeah. Oh, anyway. Right, I'm going to call it an evening. I know it's not been 2 hours, but this show was more about the whole flavour ban thing, what we can do right now, what we know right now, how we can help, what we can do, what we can't do, what we should do, what we shouldn't do. It's interesting. If only I had 75 grand. Wouldn't that be nice? So yeah, please keep active, folks. I know it's sometimes a bit embarrassing to spam stuff on your social media, and you don't want to be hassling people. It can also sometimes be awkward to talk to people about vaping, family members who maybe don't agree with you vaping, or a bit iffy about it. But just do what you can. Every tiny little bit does genuinely help. Any little awareness at this stage, we just got to keep building awareness, keep being active. You know, there's only a certain amount of time I can spend on this kind of thing, on doing videos about it, but if we all do what we can do, it all adds up, you know. Yeah, Lizzie, if you win the lottery, don't forget your friend Gaz, or enjoy your vanilla, Jackie, but don't leave too soon, because we've got your little video at the end. Guys, thank you so much. Thank you for the support. The last thing I want to say actually is, near the end of November, I got to 4,700 subscribers. And just yesterday, I got to 4,800 subscribers. So getting subscribers is dead. It's impossible for this channel now for some reason. It's kind of gone, died. It's taken 3 months to get 100 subscribers. That's really crap. So maybe because I'm not as active now, I get it. But still, that's from November. So if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Subscribers are gone. But thankfully, I have you lot, and you lot are wonderful. I really, really, genuinely appreciate all your support. It means a lot. And I hope we can... Where's Livy? There's no Livy. Never came back. She did comment on one of her reviews, and she's like, yeah, you're crazy. So maybe she unsubscribed. I don't mind. Guys, have a great weekend. Thanks so much. Yes, FV Vape Show, thanks so much. Yeah. Have a great weekend. Really appreciate it. Next week, it'll be a triple winning prize, amazing thing. And if you are around on Mondays, 9 p.m, the Late Night Vape Show. And I'm going to be a guest, which is great. I can't wait to chill out with Bill and Mick for a bit. It's going to be lovely. So yeah, have a great weekend. Thank you very much. Alan, Exceptional Vapes is wonderful. And you all stink for making me vape gingerbread custard. Not acceptable. Right, next bit's the next bit's for Jackie. Woo! Andy, we still love you. Ha ha. Who is still hanging around? Bob Sausage. We've got to do Bob Sausage. There's still time. We'll go to Bob Sausage. Hold on. Bear with me. This is the secret part of the stream. Well, here's your sponsor package. Thanks to the wonderful sponsors of the stream.
Sponsored by Derek's Farm Store. For all your farm store needs. Lazy Sue's Saunas. The best in dry or wet heat sessions. VG. The BG's but covered in vegetable glycerin. PG. The VG Tribute Band. Deirdre's Massages. Nano does it best. And finally, Bob's Sausage House. Always firm, always tasty.
Always firm and always tasty. I made that about 3 years ago and it's still brilliant, if I say so myself. Hey, remember we used to play this? This was the song.
Remember to wash your hands. Remember to wash your hands. Every time you've been around playing with friends. Remember to wash your hands.
That's like, that was the thing for a while. Oh my days. UK VCA. I said UK VCA. Let's go. Hey, you could do a YMCA remix. UK VCA. I can just imagine flipping Mick dressed up as a builder. As long as I can be the policeman with the moustache, I don't mind. Oh dear, what else have I got? I've got so many little things here. What's that? No, I don't. So many pictures and things. What? Oh, that goes in the middle there. Okay. Oh, I don't know. There's just so many random pictures I've got on this. Anyway. Have a nice weekend, everyone. Oh, yes. UKVCA is a website on the cards. An FPK page could get unexpectedly closed. UKVCA, is that a thing? Is that going to be a thing? Is there anything we can do about that? Well, I'm hanging around until UKVCA answer us. This is the secret level, Paul. This is like the after show. I'll have a good one, Mark. You too. Yeah, thank you, everyone. It was a good stream. I enjoyed that. I'm sorry it wasn't so... But UKVCA, don't... if you say that, everyone's just going to go and make one. And then we're going to have 15 UKVCA websites. No one make a UKVCA website just yet. I could just imagine ukvca.com and it's made by Faxi. ukvca.com and it's made by Sean. ukvca.co.uk is made by Jane. ukvca.net is done by Andy Wilkerson. ukvca-services is done by Zombie. It would just get crazy. But we could still do a cooperative website. Yeah, I think... Yeah, that's a good idea though, Sean. Sean! I don't know. I don't know why I'm getting involved. Anyway, I've got a basketball game to go watch tomorrow. My 10-year-old's in a game against the Cambridge Cats. Can't wait. I get really angry. I don't really. I don't. It's fun. Have a good weekend, guys. I'm going to go now. I'm waffling. Stay safe. Bye-bye. Yeah, Ben. Yeah, that's it. I'm going to make a big sign that says that. It'll be like Ben says. Thank you, guys. See you later. Bye-bye.